Welcome to Knockin' 2 Outs. Fresh out of the shower, and my bangs look horrible. You naked. Leonie, you naked, Leonie. I can't show you on here.
Dallas is home to this week's Friday Night Smackdown.
Leonie, you need to put your onesie back on. You can't just run around here without a diaper, with a diaper on. No, come back here. Come back.
World Championship match. A certain superstar is desperate to get that.
I wouldn't advise
Cody
that.
Rhodes has been in ring.
It's so close to the goal.
Cody running out of WrestleMania. Gets the elimination chamber qualifier. That chance
There
tonight
you
won't
are.
be
That's
easy.
the
The
medal for
triple
me.
threat includes Sami Zayn. Looking for a
There
championship
you go.
protection. And the last
There
piece of the
you
puzzle
go.
is ultra-dangerous Jacob Fatu.
Thank you. Other side.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Yay! Let's leave it on you. That's what I said. Give me a hug.
Like Kiana James, the U.S. champ, wants to be a double champ and make history. And rounding it out, the triple threat includes Zelina.
Well, it's all
History has
wrinkled and
turned her
stuff
corner. Now a big payoff could come.
Is it?
And
Yes,
we have
it
a
is.
championship match here in Dallas. The Stormers come to Texas.
Hi there.
Jade Cargill
She's putting her onesie on.
Grace gets her chance at the biggest prize. The WWE Women's Championship is on the line tonight, right here. Glad you're with us on Sci-Fi with the altered Olympic TV schedule.
Yeah,
We're right here
yeah.
next week as well. Look at this great crowd here in Dallas. Joe Tessitore and Willie Barrett with you on a power-packed Smackdown wave.
Yeah, cannot wait for this. We are excited
Yes.
with the dance
Yeah,
rate.
but
All these people in attendance,
Yes,
they're
yes.
buzzing with excitement for WrestleMania season. The locker room, they're starting to get nervy because there's no guarantee that any of them will make it to the big dance.
Yeah, that's the big picture. Who will land a championship match at WrestleMania? We know one former champ who's now in position to possibly return to the top.
It's Timmy time! Woohoo! Yay! Go, Tiffy! Go, Tiffy! I want to see you rock. No, that's a single, girl! Whoa! No, she isn't, Mommy. She's dating someone. Yay!
Tiffany had her Barbie-inspired entrance and successful title defense. Now doing everything to return. Last week, she took a major step forward.
Yeah, this was one.
Say what up.
Tiffany Stratton,
Say hi.
Lash Legend, and Chelsea Green all competing for a spot in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Now, all three women did have chances to win. But
Everyone say
it
hi.
was the former
Say
Women's
hi.
WWE champ Tiffany Stratton reversing an unpretty hard and then trying a prettiest moonsault ever to get the dub on the night and block her ticket to Chicago, where she will take on 5 other women in the Elimination
What's for
Chamber.
dinner? I ate Chinese food. Go, Kim. Oh, you're looking good now. Yeah, it's a nice red outfit. Took a page from Blake Monroe. Took a page from Blake Monroe's book.
3 months ago, I lost the WWE Women's Championship after having a rookie year most women would dream of having. Which is why I decided to qualify for Elimination Chamber, not because I asked, not because I got lucky, but because when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. 5 women are walking into Chamber hoping to get a match at WrestleMania, but I don't just walk in hoping. I walk in expecting to win.
It's time to go bye-bye.
The past couple of months, I feel like the WWE Women's Championship misses me.
Oh dear. Karen making her interact with Nia Jax again. Like, well, those are cool.
Look at you. You're getting dairy. Look at you.
Cool Valentine's Day get up.
Tiffany, I would love to say it's so good to see your
A
face
blue
again,
job.
but you know I'm not a liar.
No, because
In that case, get your car and I'll slam it up, and I'll slam the door as hard as I can.
You did get lucky
On
last
it.
week.
Okay, Lash. Naya, why are you so obsessed with me? I mean, didn't you learn your lesson already? And I see you've already got yourself a little replacement.
I'm gonna need you to calm all that down, bitter Betty, okay? Before I have to lash out on you. And the reality is,
Lash on. I see what you did there.
And now, after tonight, when we meet Rhyo for those tag teams,
You need to take off that lace robe. You need to take off that mesh robe because
then my girl Naya
Oh.
qualifying match next week. And
you need to take off that mesh robe so I can see the rest of the outfit.
chamber, and my girl is gonna pin you faster than you can
Why?
say, it's Tiffany time. There you go.
Girl, what do you want? Now you want me? Or you just want to get close to the fan? Because I can't reach that high.
Embarrassment and
I can't reach that high.
take care
Yeah,
of this
go
tonight.
to mama.
I know that's right.
Tiffany, you remember what I'm capable of?
What, lose another title match?
Now that's an interaction I want to see. Tiffany and Rhea. Yep, yeah, bye. That's y'all. This is your match, not mine.
Don't get ahead of yourselves, ladies, because neither of you are going to be walking out of the elimination chamber, let alone walking out with the golden opportunity to go to WrestleMania. You want to know why? Because I'm in there, and soon Io's gonna be in there too. And we're gonna do what we do best, and that's work together until we are the last two standing. But don't let me get ahead of myself. First, we need to beat the living crap out of you two for thinking that you're gonna be walking out of Dallas with our Women's Tag Team Championship.
The Women's Tag Team Championship match to open up Friday Night Smackdown for this massive crowd here in Dallas.
Well, I love Rhea's outfit because, like I usually say, she always had that little chainsaw triangle things all over her cup, and I love that.
That is on the line. The gold here in Dallas. The Women's Tag Team Championships. Last week there was that backstage confrontation. Nia and Lash legend, they said that Rhea had been ducking them too long is the exact quote.
Io Sky wearing the Tokyo colors.
Nia Jax, and Rhea fired back and said, you know, you make a lot of excuses like whiny little bees. Now it's time to stop the talking and just get after it. Oh, drops the elbow down immediately.
Well, what a smart start that was from Io. immediately rushing Nia Jax, knowing full well you've got to pull something special to defeat Nia Jax. However, the raw power of Nia Jax immediately chopping the Genius of the Sky back down. Right idea, the execution just wasn't there, and how do you execute against someone like Nia Jax who possesses no physical weaknesses?
Just toying with Io in that corner.
Yeah, there's the mental breakdown now of Io Sky. This is how easy it is for Nia Jax.
A big boot by Sky. And then gets out of the way.
Being a little too cocky and confident against a multiple-time world champion like Io.
And now showing the speed, the skill, and the dynamic strategy to shut down Nia Jax.
Ma, because she never had this. She never could move around like this, Ma.
From Io Sky.
She's like, I mean, girl,
Nicely swinging back the other hand in the favor of the tag champs.
Ma, she's not used to having all of them.
Stomping down on Nia as Rhea Ripley has entered the fray.
Mommy, lower that! Like I would hear if it.
Nia Jax, you have such a massive power advantage.
What you said?
Oh,
bye, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she wouldn't be able to hear because you have it so
Sorry,
loud.
I can't hear.
Exactly.
Bye, alright? Sorry, bye.
Sent out as well.
just the speed of attacks and the cohesion of Io and Rhea has been too much to stand.
Genius of the Sky
Go,
with an early statement here.
This crowd absolutely erupting. It is the champion's match to lose from this point. That is part of the issue with getting a powerhouse like Nia Jax outside of the ring. You're going to drag that carcass back in there to get the
now that Leonie's gone, I could comment about their outfits now. So, Nia Jax's outfit looks pretty, but I'll just be honest, I am not really a fan of the Valentine's Day combination of red and pink. It has to depend on the shade and how it's presented, and the way it's presented, it's decent at the very least because the design is very creative. But I'm just not a fan of red being the main color of a Valentine's Day outfit. I like the combination of pink. Though basically what Lash Legend has on the left cup.
Kind of a reckless nature of a competitor.
I like pink being the main color and red being the design color.
She could have really done with tagging Rhea Ripley in the aftermath of that dive. He went in for the kill and is now backfired, and Io is in a bad way on the wrong side of the tracks.
Able to get that foot on the rope. And you can see how effective her back was there moments ago.
How am I? I'm fine.
Lash Legend, who has burst on the scene, the former basketball star in the SEC at Texas A&M and Mississippi State before she went off to the WNBA, but she has found her home in WWE.
Just 5 feet 11 inches of overwhelming power in that frame of Lash Legend.
Of course, I would say in mostly all the situations that Lash Legend has the better outfit than Nia Jax.
What a link up this has been with Nia Jax.
Oh man, oh man. Nia and Lash just having their way with Io Sky.
It was smart by Nia, then the referee's back turn, so cheap shot from Lash.
So we have new champs. Oh, able to get that shoulder up and kick out from Io Sky.
And I'll tell you this right now, this duo of Nia Jax and Lash Legend, very new as a unit together. They have built chemistry incredibly quickly because Lash smartly realizes she is effectively the rookie in the duo. Nia Jax is the experienced veteran, and Lash is listening to the instructions and the game plan that Nia is putting together.
There's no doubt about it, Wade.
Two women working to their strengths.
And Lash Legend understands her role well. So close to becoming champs right there again, as Io is desperate to make that tag on Rhea.
Nia Jax is crazy rumor behind Io Sky's face. Yep, tribute to Rikishi. I'm aware. But most will be okay with the fact that a woman's doing it.
The experience levels within Lash and hopefully winning gold on the road to counter.
Not that I would, because
I survived it.
I'm great.
Lash goes out to the floor.
Desperate Pearl trying to get over to Rhea Ripley. Pour herself some space. Is it enough? Inches away.
And Lash legend rips her down off the apron.
Desperately played. That move right there from Lash legend. You cannot fail to be impressed by this woman. Let the boos ring out. Who cares? We're here to win gold.
The irresistible forces, also known as Nia Jax and Lash legend, they have been in control.
Do I like the 3-hour Smackdowns? I mean, I guess.
Defends here as Io off the back of
The only responsibility that they have for a 3-hour show now is that they to put more matches, which I guess they're still trying to get used to, but it's always filled with filler matches, and that's like, you know, what you're not supposed to do.
Mommy's here. Sends
I
back
like your night outfit. Thank you. No, it's just really cold. It's just really cold right now since I have wet hair, so I have to wear a shirt on. And I wore these pants today because I'm gonna be on, you know, my thing soon, so I need to have comfier pants in case I need to run to the bathroom. Or to apply more pressure with a pillow. Because sometimes if I have, like, you know, tight pants on, it doesn't make the heating pad as soothing on the area that I'm feeling the pain on.
Goes to show you the depth of the offense of Rhea Ripley. When she has to change it up, she can. Now, amazingly,
They're not even trying to make Rhea equal now. They just come out to Rhea's music. Well, they can't all have Kabuki Warrior music. Because nobody spends money on the popular wrestlers anymore. Beat that ass!
And sends her in to make the save.
Again, the human skittles right there, and Lash Legend has had enough. To be clear, at this point, it is Io, I believe, who is legal. And Nia Jax, but this one now breaking down the front. Eyes are getting absolutely mocked on the outside. Is Io Sky.
The way she sent her into that post.
Lash is completely lost, but they look down.
That's our way. She slams Io's head into her announce desk.
Lash is out of control here.
She is. This is after they thought they had things all but done in retaining the championship gold before Lash came in.
I thought I wouldn't have an outfit for Valentine's Day, but I do. So, okay. No contest. No contest. They both, Lash Legend and Io Sky, got counted out.
Now Rhyo on top of Fletcher. Oh! And Nia Jax back on her feet. It is an all-out brawl out on the floor.
Make my food 24/7. I don't know how I would feel about a stranger making my food. If you're not from a restaurant, of course, because those are the only exceptional strangers you accept food from. Anybody else, you could potentially get, you could probably get roofied.
Irresistible force assault, and now we're bringing out the tables. This does not bode well for our current women's tag champs whatsoever.
This thing went from a highly competitive, fiery championship match to the bell rings, and now just all-out chaos and brawling down on the floor.
Well, the irresistible forces came in tonight to win gold. They're not going to leave with the gold. However, here's your consolation prize.
Someone's going to.
Haii's up on an apron weight.
Someone's going to push her off.
Is up on the apron.
Help.
And now she's climbing up on the corner. There is no way. Rhea kicks her way to safety.
Just in the nick of time, he is. Guys, back
Come
up.
on.
Here comes
Kick her into the table.
Yay!
Oi. Oh my God. They're all dead. Yep, they're all dead. Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax got the worst of it.
Well, they've broken our ringside area. In the process, they've broken 4 bodies. That is not the way we saw this one ending, but man, what absolute pandemonium here in our opening match.
All the vitriol, all the intensity, the lead up to this championship
Stranger,
match,
but the most
and it
important
boils over and
is
ends
that
up
imagine
like
we
this.
both could watch the
As
Super
referees
Bowl.
and
We
security
treat you better.
down on the floor.
And this man is yeah, no thank you. Because I don't know if you noticed, but we're humans, we're supposed to do the same things mainly every day, so
You first have to go through
can't
tonight's
compare life to a
qualifying match
fantasy.
and then of course make it through what is sure to be a stacked elimination chamber match. So how are you so sure and confident that you will make it to WrestleMania?
I could do what I did last week and speak with much conviction. I could be angry, I could be fuming, I could be spitting. Or I could do the golden boy thing per our general manager, Nick Aldis, and I could control my emotions. Kathy, you're well aware of the pressures of this gig. Right now, as we're talking, there are people posting along live with the show. There are streamers broadcasting their reaction to every word that we say. There's 300-something odd employees at WWHQ who are waiting and hoping that myself, Jacob Fatu, the Samoan Werewolf, and Sami Zayn, who has never been hungrier, rip each other apart.
You know,
and have
actually,
an all-time
a guy broke in. I'm not talking to you.
Really
A guy actually broke
I always ask
into
myself one thing.
WWE headquarters, an old one in Connecticut, and it has a bunch of graffiti, like
matches away
it has, you know, the 666, you know, I can see Satan graffiti just right next to the logo, and I'm like, oh damn.
Down the road from Reunion Tower, I'm around the corner from the Cotton Bowl.
And the
I'm in
really
the
old
American
WWE
Airlines
merchandise
Center. I'm in
that
Bihar.
probably we would never see another day.
That's it, don't bet against me. Definitely don't bet against me here. Thank you, Kat.
Good luck tonight, Cody.
What's up, bro? Good?
What's up, man? I see you, man. I've been watching you. I love what you're doing with this United States Championship and the whole open challenge thing. Former champion myself, I'll be back in the title.
It's the hottest ticket in town, I understand, bro.
Hey, guys, let's not forget, I'm a former U.S. champ, too. And I keep saying I'm not just back to be back. I'm back for some gold. The open challenge is open every Friday, but
I know the way you love Victoria's Secret. Oh boy, that's your fuck up right there.
look who it is.
Victoria's Secret is for people, it's for rich people, and that's what I'm not.
Anyone but you. I
If
am
I
the
was
locker
born
room
in your
leader.
life,
I'm doing the
everything will
Floyd
change,
that John
obviously. You
Cena
will be
left, and you were
president
testing my
in the
3 core
third
values.
make you famous more than
What
what
are
you
your 3
think.
core values?
Please.
3 core values, 3 words.
I don't want the
Master,
president's job,
inspire,
especially
zone in.
what he's going
And
through right now.
I'm zoning in. I'm teaching you a lesson in respect. Yeah. Hopefully you teach better than you wrestle. It is. I think zone in is actually 2 words. There's a hyphen. It doesn't work like that. It works like that. M-I-Z. Miz. Master Inspired Zone. Who asked you to anyway? It's 2 words. It is 2 words. By the way, I want that title.
What will the U.S. champ Carmelo Hayes have to say? We hear from him next.
I didn't even hear what he said.
In Vegas, everything's a game.
It's clear root cause. Never knowing who might show up at the table. It's anyone's game.
So it turns out the highest price that you can pay for a WWE WrestleMania ticket is $16,000 for both nights. No, wait, it's $16,000 each for night 1 and night 2. That's if you want the whole VIP package. So imagine buying the VIP ticket for both nights, and then you have to pay for WWE World, but that's optional. But if you were that rich, you would do it, right? And then, of course, plane tickets and travel and food and all that crap merchandise you probably want. So I had to wager you're probably spending like $60,000 to $50,000 if you're that rich. But no. Do you think Triple H messed up WrestleMania bills and bookings? No, but he should have known better that doing it in the same city for 2 years wouldn't work out. Cause I'll just tell you this right now, I don't have to watch WrestleMania to know it's not going to be better than the last. Luck you and your flowers. Hi from Orlando, Florida. Happy Friday the 13th. Yes. Yep. Oh shit, I forgot about Friday the 13th. Oh well. I didn't go outside today. But anyway, I don't live in Florida. My sister does though, so she would know. I need to lower that TV.
And congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl champions. And you know what was on display there, Barrett, for the parade. Oh, man.
Can't wait to see a Chicago Bears one next season, Joe.
Good luck with that. You can celebrate your championship with your own custom, officially licensed WWE NFL Legacy title belt. It's available now on WWE Shop.
Don't give credit where credit's due, Randy. You are undoubtedly still one of the greats. That match, shades of 2009 and Ripley. But I can't help but wonder what's going to happen if Cody qualifies them. I wonder what road you'll take. Perhaps Randy, perhaps I'll see you soon. Maybe soon.
What was that? That almost makes me if Zelina Vega and Aleister Black are kind of the new Karrion Kross and Scarlett, then does that mean whoever they touch will turn heel too? So is Randy Orton going to turn heel? I mean, he probably was going to be planning to be heel a long time ago, way before them, but still.
I know who she is. But that night will come. Tonight, I make sure that I go to Elimination Chamber. Tonight, change will come.
Jason's gonna get you tonight.
And Zelina will be in the women's elimination chamber.
You know what they say, the dainty hot girls always go out first in the horror movies.
Right now, a chance to hear from the United States champion. Wade, I love the recent run by Carmelo Hayes. I think it's earned an incredible praise by everybody in the industry, and you can always sense how much he's appreciated by the fans for the way he's gone out there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's been a fantastic run.
Carmelo Hayes, you're the best.
From him a few minutes ago, and he says, for tonight, the US Title Open Challenge is closed. That's just for tonight. The question I have is Melo actually taking a week off, and he would be well advised to do that, in my opinion. That body has been through a lot of abuse. Or does Melo have something else in mind this evening? We're about to find out.
Let's go, Dallas, come on! Hey, let me talk to y'all real quick. Hey, look. Let me holler at y'all real quick, though. For the last 48 days that I've been the United States champion, I chose to bring prestige and honor to this championship the same way that the guys before me did. Listen, it's one of those things that they say, banger after banger, match of the night, the best title defenses in all of WWE, whether we're talking about Smackdown or whether we're talking about Raw. I said what I said.
Did he say banger after banger for a reason? Does that mean he's famous?
USA champion, we're on the road to WrestleMania. And I earned my opportunity at WrestleMania. And since I'm gonna shoot my shot, might as well shoot for the main event. So next week, I will be qualifying for the Elimination Chamber. And I know everybody in here in Dallas knows when I shoot, Melo don't miss. All right, y'all got it. But look, we got business to handle tonight. I made a promise to somebody that I gotta keep, man. When it comes to this title, there's a man that's been coming after me. There's a man that's been chasing me. I owe it to him. Ilya Dragunov, you up now.
Oh, wow. All right, no open challenge whatsoever. This is a man who had a championship opportunity ruined several weeks ago by interference from The Miz.
The Miz gonna ruin this one too.
That was back on January 23rd when they were in the midst of yet another great match. Of course, they had an all-timer back on December 26th when Carmelo was able to defeat Ilya Dragunov to win this United States Championship. They have such great respect for each other, and they bring out the best in each other.
I think there's something wrong with Carmelo Hayes demanding a match with Ilya Dragunov. In my worst nightmares, I never want to fight Dragunov. This guy has a few screws loose, and he's as intense as anyone I have ever seen in that ring.
Yeah, he only knows one way. He wanted to call the what?
So the Segola.
Carmelo Carmelo. You talk about having
India,
a United States
marrying an
Championship
Indian
match.
girl.
Well, if a damn sure doesn't start with Ilya. How many times did you lose, huh? Twice? Hey, you shot and you missed. So get your ass in the back of the line because the line starts with me.
Solo. So you're saying that you are calling the shots in your family, but didn't your family abandon you last week during your qualifier match?
What? Hey, shut the hell up, but don't you ever talk about my family like that again. You understand me? The same thing that happened to the Wyatt Six is the same thing that's going to happen to you two.
Oh, well, it looks like someone is looking out for a fight. And that means Melo and I are ready for one.
And Solo, I was planning on leaving here with one title, but might as well leave here with two. What do you think about it? I was planning on leaving with two. Had a sense of shut the hell up.
No. That was a weak approach.
You two keep running your mouth. Just remember, it did not have to be like this.
Well, the way it's going to be, the MFTs are coming after them.
It's 5-on-2, and the referee cannot save you now. Melo and Dragunov. This was not smart. The second Solo came out with his crew, you should have hit there.
This is incredible.
What the hell out of it?
JC Mateo's got him pinned in the corner. Wow! Matt Cardona arrives, as does Apollo Crews. Big uppercut from Tama Tonga.
Well,
the reinforcements came.
The locker room fully understand you have to team up against this unit, the MFTs, or they will pick you off one by one.
Well, the numbers game.
Whoa, Shinsuke.
Is being evened out by Shinsuke Nakamura.
I thought you were leaving. What happened?
King of strong style is here.
Tonga Loa over the barrier.
Pussy out.
Shin up on the apron.
Shin got knocked by the MFTs last week in his match against Tama Tonga. Now it's time for a little payback, apparently.
Clearing things out. Cardona, Apollo Crews, Shinsuke Nakamura.
And there's your team right there.
Melo and Ilya Dragunov.
Whoa, gentlemen, hold on a minute here. Well, this night already started with chaos, and now you don't want to mix it up with the fisticuffs. I like that. I like this intensity. Good for business. So here's what we're going to do. Ilya, Carmelo, we're going to take a little rain check on that U.S. title match. And instead, we're going to give Dallas a big old Texas-sized 10-man tag team match. And you can win that ball because it starts right now.
10-man.
Woo! Fisticuffs on Friday night!
MFTs versus all right now. Texas-sized. So what started off, Wade, with the best of intentions from Carmelo Hayes to bring out Ilya Dragunov and say, you know what, you deserve it. You deserve the rematch. Ends up looking like this. Solo Sikoa and the MFTs arrived. The reinforcements from the locker room showed up, including Shinsuke Nakamura, who's now face-to-face with his longtime chief rival, including a war in recent weeks, Tama Tonga.
So we've had chaos from the word go tonight on Smackdown. Why? Simple answer, that big sign hanging a few feet above my head. WrestleMania season, everybody needs to get noticed right now.
If he's the winner tonight.
Everything goes up a notch. We are 9 weeks away from
WWE probably are going to choose him to be the winner.
2 weeks to Elimination Chamber. Everything is different.
There.
Big kick from Shinsuke.
These two in the ring, of course, have quite the history from their time back in Japan, the 10+ years ago. Was extended by last week's matchup, won by Tama Tonga, albeit with major interference from the outside, and Shinsuke did not forget.
Too strict.
And neither did the rest of the locker room.
And I'm way too disobedient to follow the strict
every
rules.
single one of those people on Shinsuke's hastily thrown together team.
Tonga just did serious damage to Nakamura's left leg.
Playing
Every which way he could. And now he is in that corner with Tonga Loa lining him up for chops.
It's a big muscle of the bloodline. There's nothing nice and refined about the techniques of Tonga Loa. More likely to rip your eyeballs out than apply a technical hold, but man, is it devastating.
Now JC Mateo, compact powerhouse with a great Olympic pedigree.
And now a clobbering to the back of Shinsuke Nakamura right there. Texas style.
And Shinsuke will get out of the way, delivers the big boot to Mateo, and here comes Apollo Crews. Was dealing with that torn pec, was out for some time. We had a great visit with the former U.S. champ earlier today. He's very excited to be back to action.
Yeah, he's been a long time out of action, and that can lead to a hell of a lot of ring rust. Not what you need against a man like JC Mateo with his wild power, but the movement of Apollo Crews coming to the fore.
This is the first match that Apollo Crews is on in quite a long time, because I know he's on main events on YouTube, but still
Babyface as they come.
He's been a minute since I've seen him on a live show.
At the top.
10-man. Crews in against JC Mateo. This is 10-man tag team match. He was out with a torn pec. Back to action now as Matt Cardona enters the fray.
Cardona calls himself a kid in a man's world from his first run here in WWE. He says things are very different now. He's grown up, he's matured, and he better be mature and ready for these MFTs, because they will rip you apart in a heartbeat if you give them a chance.
Still shocking that we're in this position to have a 10-man tag team match here in Dallas into the couple. Look at it, put it away.
Mommy, my Jack's toy behind
Moved
me.
by GM Nick Aldis. You got a group like the MFTs. You don't give them what they want, they will hijack your
Yes,
show.
I know. It's babies.
Cardona is Tonga Loa.
Oh.
Just got a little nudity, a little bonus
Leonie
nudity.
likes to play with my Jack's toy. She calls it baby. I'm like, yep, baby with the knee.
The MFTs, they interrupted the exchange that was taking place with Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov. Of course, this is a huge card here in Dallas. The main event is the men's elimination chamber qualifying match with Jacob Fatu, Sami Zayn, and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is so desperate to find the path to WrestleMania and a championship match.
They'll be impressed with Tonga now, showing how smooth he can be, and immediately flicking back into savage mode in the blink of an eye. Tonga incredibly impressive these past few weeks, not least with that victory over Shinsuke Nakamura in singles last week.
He has been very impressive. And now the nearly 7-foot-tall Tonga comes over the top rope and starts beating down Matt Cardona.
Well, this really is the centerpiece for the rebuild of the NFTs put together by Solo Sikoa. You acquire somebody like the massive Tonga, you almost can't fail.
Comes charging into that corner with all that weight and leverage behind him.
And higher.
So intimidating too. Just following orders from Solo Sikoa to NT. The mind of Solo Sikoa, the body and power of Tonga equals devastation.
Yeah, his vision is, this is my family that will collect everything that's owed to it, all the gold, and that is why he came out and immediately interrupted Ilya Dragunov as Carmelo Hayes was looking to get Dragunov a rematch for that U.S. Championship. And now the tag is made, and here comes Dragunov. And as we were saying earlier, he only knows one way, and that is pain will entertain.
Well, he's got to be livid right now. He was supposed to be at this point deep into a matchup with U.S. champ Carmelo Hayes. How quickly things turn around once the MFTs got involved, and now it's Tonga Loa who is facing the punishment for that opportunity, going begging, at least for this week, for Ilya Dragunov.
Just to make that boot so flush. Now JC Mateo trying to interrupt things as Dragunov climbs that top rope. Oh, did you see the way he hit the apron on the way down?
That spine first, right on the corner of that apron. That's one way to follow it up. Dropped in a heap now. Ilya Dragunov, the MFTs are running things tonight on Smackdown.
I guess they're gonna win. Mommy, they're on commercials, so. Mom, they're on commercials, so.
10-man tag team match. Carmelo Hayes, Ilya Dragunov, Shinsuke Nakamura, Matt Cardona, Apollo Crews against the MFTs.
Yeah, herein lies the issue with the style of Ilya Dragunov. He is 100 miles an hour, pedal to the metal, which is great when things go well. The second something goes slightly wrong, it is Ilya Dragunov's spine crashing hard against the corner of that apron. And Ilya Dragunov has barely been able to get to his feet ever since. And now the target clearly, that back of Dragunov. So what are we seeing here, Joe? We're seeing 5 former United States champions on one side of the ring. On paper, fantastic, right? Against a team of the MFTs. The problem is, these 5 US champs on the far side of the ring there, it really is a group of randos who have no chemistry, they've never teamed together. These MFTs, this is a quintet that is well drilled, and clearly the evidence is showing now, as once again, Ilya Dragunov getting pummeled behind the referee's back, getting attacked by Tonga Loa. You just can't force chemistry, you cannot cheat it.
And of course, with the MFTs, it's not just the chemistry in the ring. They are inseparable. This is their life. This is their purpose.
And they have a defined leader in Solo Sikoa who calls the shots.
Only Ilya Dragunov could possibly think about fighting his way out of the rival's corner 1 against 5.
Yeah, that is one of those situations where you just close your eyes and keep swinging, hoping that something connects. Thankfully for Dragunov it was, but Solo! Oh, huge uppercut.
Massive uppercut. You know, for a moment there, I don't know that Dragunov knew where he was in the ring. He was circling back towards the opposing corner for a moment.
Yeah, he's been so beaten down, he's working on instinct at this point, and instincts are starting to let Dragunov down. As is inevitable, perhaps, when you've been beaten so badly by these 5. Little cranium crush going on right there. Shaka, brother.
JC Mateo continuing his assault on Dragunov, who looks to power out, deliver some joint manipulation, and then a chop.
Who watches sports is intimidating. I mean, not really. I'm as harmless as they come.
Just pinpoint strikes there from Mateo. How impressive is that?
Standing moonsault.
The ball of muscle, he can attack from every single angle, and that is a huge amount of weight getting dropped on the sternum of Dragunov. And Dragunov at this point looks like he can barely breathe.
Right, I get it. You don't need to kiss my ass anymore.
10-man tag team match as most of the locker room ran down to help out Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov. The end result was Nick Aldis says, let's do it. The MFTs were on the attack. Carmelo Hayes, Dragunov, Shinsuke Nakamura, Matt Cardona, Apollo Crews on one side against Solo and his gang.
The Dragunov has just been battered from pillar to post for the past 5 minutes or so, and it appears there is no let-up whatsoever. Solo Sikoa dropping a couple more.
Oh! Ilya Dragunov, well-timed as Solo had turned around to deal with others.
Yeah, I don't care how badly beaten down Dragunov is. Never take your eyes off the Mad Dragon, and now pick your tag. Here is the US champ Carmelo.
And here comes Melo, whose plans for the night were interrupted by Solo.
And my brother's friend made us actually spaghetti. She actually made
Melo
dinner,
giving him everything he's got.
So we didn't even have to make dinner. She made spaghetti with meatballs just for us, and I was like, oh, it's good because her cooking is actually good enough to be compared to my mom. So,
Solos
I
occurs.
was
Watch
like,
this.
wow.
MFT's in possession of every piece of gold.
Oh, the spring
Smackdown.
drop on Tama Tonga. Oh, what an uppercut by Solo.
Lavistica.
He delivers for the win. Broken up.
Perfect timing there from Tonga Loa, who's been the MVP of this matchup for the NFTs thus far, but is breaking down.
Oh, and now Tama Tonga. He is so explosive. Apollo Crews enters the fray. JC Mateo rests him up and delivers the German. Matt Cardona!
Rough Rider connects.
Cardona escapes the spike attempt and
Yes.
but the power, the size, and the presence of Tama Tonga.
It's a long way to jump off for a Rough Rider on Tama Tonga. This is 2 versus 1, and I'm still gonna back Tama Tonga in this situation. So big, so powerful, so devastating with those strikes.
Oh no. Oh,
He
his
just
command
Undertakered them.
the Mad Dragon and Mello. Jump slam.
Just a picture of dominance and control. That is why Tama Tonga is an asset. But he can't fight them all on his own.
And now Cardona and
He can't
Cruz
fight them
taking
all
out
on his
big knees delivered Wade.
Just shrugging it off once again. The stop
Dude.
of nightmares.
And Shin saves the day.
Got him into the jaw there and clearing out the big man. Still not down though.
It's taking everything they have. Apollo Crews online.
Finally gets the job
Yeah,
done.
you thought about jumping too, but you can't jump that
Cardona in
high.
the process.
JC Mateo looking to deliver. And now Dragunov. Right where he wants it. Center of the ring. With a Warriors mentality, the Mad Dragon.
He couldn't do it. He couldn't throw him.
What's that clothesline? Oh, nice headbutt right to the jaw there.
He lifted him, but he couldn't throw him.
Delivered.
Hey, your thoughts on WrestleMania with all the injuries? It's looking pretty bleak.
As the referee giving up, the match is still going, but absolute bedlam everywhere.
WWE should have known better than to put it twice in the same city.
He avoids the Samoan drop.
And as for Joe Hendry, I love that guy.
First 48.
Drop solo, and now to finish the job in style, the US champ going airborne.
He's closing in on a nothing but net. Oh, the Tonga sends him flying right to a spike. Torpedo delivered by Ilya. Tonga, he's calling for the cutthroat. He's called that running cutthroat elbow.
Like it good now. Shut up about it. I heard you the first 5th time.
Mello hit the first 48. Mello was in position for the nothing but net and quickly it took.
Yeah, you had to have multiple sets of eyes on this one, but it was that Samoan spike after the attack from behind. Dragunov clearing out Solo, but Solo wasn't legal. This man was. And one cutthroat later, the current tag champs, the NFTs, got another major victory, and it's a possibility they might be coming for US title gold sooner rather than later.
Tag team champions still holding on to that.
Yep.
Coming back.
That darkness you have will
Keep it. Oh, that is the one. Oh, that is good for y'all.
that darkness will protect you.
Ryan 6, letting them know
Oh, that is good
they've
for
gone
y'all.
nowhere.
Win all
Now
that.
with the Fireflies,
Win it all.
they
Win
want
it
that
all.
lantern back.
Yes. Let them win it all.
That what you call it? That what you call it?
Saudi Arabia, drawing 1 and 2 with the former tag champ.
That lantern should have exploded into fire.
They work together
That would have been more awesome if the lantern just exploded.
One of the favorites, Nia Jax, however, in the process of taking out Jax,
Smackdown needs a draft. We need some storylines. Yeah, they got rid of the draft idea years ago. Why do you think people like Roxanne Perez and Giulia and even Olafemi just showed up out of nowhere?
Hi. I'm really sorry.
I love that outfit Charlotte has on.
You didn't eliminate me, Nia did. Oh, she ruins everything. But you know what she's not going to ruin? Today.
Welcome.
Because you know what today is? Galentine's Day. Will you be my Galentine?
Galentine's Day.
Your favorite flowers?
Aww.
And a picture.
Aww.
Of you. For you. Signed. To you. Charlotte, you don't have to do all this. Look, Royal Rumble has the rules every woman for themselves. I get it. Elimination Chamber is the exact same way. I get it. But can we get back to me and my presents? Do you know what the best present is, though? I'm going to be ringside with you tonight. Should I Galentine? No, because I'm going to woo you. Get it?
Yes.
Bring the picture.
Don't bring the picture. Don't bring the pictures. I'll take it if you won't. Galentine's Day. So I do have an outfit for Valentine's Day. I found something I haven't worn in years, so I'm going to wear it on Valentine's Day. But I might just buy a little bit of bullshit props just to make the pictures look more cuter. Time you out and or make you go bye-bye. So your choice. I like compliments, but overselling and just being a simp is just stupid and pathetic. You're going to wear for Valentine's Day. Yes, I'll wear it tomorrow, but I'm definitely gonna wear a wig. I'm not going to style my hair. I'm just gonna wear a wig. My pink and black wig. Because it's a pink and black outfit. If I could get a fake like landline phone, because I think it would be a cute a cute little concept or something. I don't know. When I think of Valentine's Day, just when you have a fake landline phone, it just gives me slumber party or lingerie aesthetic. And I'm not saying that this is a lingerie, but just the vibe of it just being frilly and pink, that's also what I think of.
WWE World is returning. It'll be April 16th through April 20th. It's going to be legendary. You're going to have Hall of Famers there. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Rob Van Dam, Kane, Road Dogg. The GMs are now signed up. Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis will appear in the lineup. And the return of all the fan
they invited Kane to here.
Plus the largest WWE superstar.
Because that's the only place he could. That's the only place he could get not booed out, really.
For tickets.
That's the only place Kane could not get booed at. Because if he were to appear on a live show, people would boo him because Mr. Anti-Abortionist.
On SmackDown, you're in a triple threat match with Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, and the winner gets a spot in the Elimination Chamber.
All right.
Hey, Nick! Kit, what was that stunt you pulled last week? But you know what? You're just lucky, because today I choose to weaponize my words and not my fists.
No way, I love that purse that he has. I love those book purses.
A poem.
Oh, it's a real book. I thought it was a purse.
Monday Night Raw is red, SmackDown is blue. Real men express feelings, unlike you. You reward meatheads. Your leadership obnoxious. Wake up, Nick. You are toxic. Oh, of course you would laugh. Because you lack emotional intelligence. You can't enjoy a good poem from the only real man in this room.
I mean, catch on with Papa time. Papa!
Yeah, sure.
Violets are blue and roses are red. Did y'all see last week when Uncle put Kid on his head? He said he's a real man. Dog, you can't even go. I think you lost your manhood. Cause I see a camel toe.
What? You are lying! The toxins, you're a child for laughing. Do you know what? I'm not finished. You're all toxic!
I swear, if Damian Priest was heel, he would break character. But he's not heel, so it's okay for him to laugh.
The following contest is a women's elimination chamber qualifier triple threat match. Introducing first.
Yeah, it is. I just thought it was the longer skirt. Playing as Bray Wyatt and John Cena. Oh, so you're recreating that match that they have? Yo, that guy is making bank. He got like almost every autograph tonight.
2018.
Nah, Galentine is today. Galentine is the day before Valentine's Day. Galentine is for girls to have a girls' day.
I do. Yeah, I do. I think Charlotte was just trying to.
I'm not quite there yet.
Make some eliminations, and Alexa got tangled up. Next thing you know, she was out.
Yeah, Archer to the Savage. Yeah, I know. Yo, I didn't realize, but supposedly when Tozawa was fighting the Usos for the titles, he had a little boner or something, so he had an erection or something, but I don't think it was because getting turned on, it's just that those things happen, I guess. Hi, India. I've been married so long. Now my wife just buys her own Valentine's Day gift, and I pay for it. I don't even know what it is. I just know she buys jewelry because of where she bought it at. I mean, that's nice, but I would feel more happier if my partner knew what I liked. I I'm not saying that applies to every time, but it's just more thoughtful when a partner knows what you like because they just how much they pay attention to you. But I don't mind like buying my own gifts either. So long as I get something for him too.
Opportunity to make it to Chicago herself.
Yeah, and it's this link-up with Bobby Alistair Black that has brought out a far more nasty and sinister side of Zelina in recent weeks. And that can be incredibly useful, as cutthroat as you can be. It's WrestleMania season.
And if I pick down she would beat it, I have the worst fashion sense. I don't know what looks good. I'm so bad that I might have to pick out her clothes if I'm going somewhere important. To find a woman's fashion sense, all you need to do is just pay attention to what they wear and just raid their closet and see what kind of clothes they like, and then just have your idea right there. Just sneak a picture of your wife's clothes and then Google image it, and then there will probably be a bunch of styles that could come up with that. That's what I do when I can't come up with an outfit idea. I just take a picture of what I like, a screenshot it, and then a whole bunch of concepts can come up.
Julia knows what it's like to be in there with Zelina, which is so prize on the line.
It's easy for me to say. I mean, I guess in a sense you're right.
United States champion.
No matter how easy we try to make it, I guess it could be hard for guys. But I have no clue. What could look good on a guy except for like a turtleneck concept. Because I think that's really sophisticated and hot. Just when a guy wears a turtleneck and just has glasses on and then just those jerk dress jeans.
Now looking at straight back in the hunt for gold via qualification for the Elimination Chamber, and then onwards to WrestleMania if successful.
Okay, so here we go. Triple threat rules. First to score a pin for submission. Any opponent wins, and with a win, an advancement to Chicago, to the Women's Elimination Chamber. Tiffany Stratton, who we saw earlier tonight, is there. Ripley is there. And
if I had a partner on Valentine's Day, I wouldn't even want them to get me jewelry. I mean, sure, jewelry's nice and stuff, but I don't wear jewelry that often unless it's like earrings or just probably a necklace. But I would wear the necklace only on special occasions, which is rare.
We'll size each other up. Everybody trying to think it's sneak a quick one early on here to Chicago. As Alexa just broke Giulia right into her own sister right away.
United States Championship. No, because then we'll have the cycle all over again. You want Giulia to keep being bound to Zelina and Mia Yim forever.
2018. Go a long way to fixing that with victory tonight and moving on to the Elimination Chamber. As Cody put it a little earlier, 2 victories away from the main event of WrestleMania.
Of course it wouldn't, because you're cosplaying a character. In real life, those outfits would never work to a certain extent.
And Sami Zayn. Big right hand.
And it depends which character you're talking about.
Powerful women earlier in the matches.
Most of the characters I understand, but the others I could probably pass off as a fashion.
Strikes that namely belong to Giulia.
And you're seeing the skill of the beautiful Madness as well.
I mean, yeah, but any guy can wear a suit.
Looking to advance to Chicago.
Any guy can wear a suit and you're easily impressed.
Sharper and sharper as the weeks.
That's like the one outfit that guys can never fail to do.
The kind of pace you can expect, completely different to her native world back in Japan, where she was so successful.
Good counter by Zelina Vega moments ago to stop that Ripley knee and then put forth her own offense, and now Alexa Bliss. As everybody grabs a hold of the opposition.
Yeah, but when I think of black and white hair, I think of Carmelo from Husband Hotel. And that fits Zelina more better because she's actually Spanish. And
5-time world champion, and goes off
And so is Carmelo.
The
So is
apron, and now
Carmelo.
Zelina has the target lined up as well.
Nice Meteora connecting, dropping Alexa Bliss, and it's Zelina Vega in full control now.
So Alexa came off the apron against Giulia, and then Zelina was there with the Meteora that landed flush on Alexa Bliss, and now sends Alexa right back into the ring. Lateral press, gonna take more than that here in this qualifying match to get to the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, and the tactic in a match like this, triple threat, when one opponent is down and out of the ring, which Giulia is right now, you have to make the most of it. It's your time to get a submission or a pin and get yourself on to the Elimination Chamber. You have to work quick. That is Zelina's issue right now. Picking up the pace, putting the wood to Alexa Bliss and get this thing won.
Oh, look at the way that Zelina is utilizing those ropes.
Twist on the 619. She was taught by Rey Mysterio during a time in the NWO.
It's like a 619, but then stretching out, utilizing the ropes, forcing back against the net.
Now squeezing for dear life, hoping to choke out Alexa Bliss. Now stirring it on the outside, you can see.
Rally support here for Alexa Bliss. Giulia chasing Zelina Vega right out of the ring, and now she will take center stage against Bliss.
Well, here's the issue for Bliss. Bliss is just taking a heck of a beating from Zelina, and now a relatively fresh Giulia has hopped in the ring, having a lot of time to recover.
Just mocking Bliss in this crowd. But Alexa's been in tough shape here.
Clearly on the outside, Charlotte can't do anything to
Did you know that Tiffany Stratton's boyfriend got a tattoo of her eye on his arm? It looks so pretty.
30 contestants in there. Everybody's gunning for survival. Charlotte's trying to get rid of Nia Jax. The next thing you know is collateral damage.
I'm always skeptical of having tattoos that involve a love partner because
for Charlotte Flair.
Usually that's a curse.
He's chasing victory, but I'm just stirring the pot right now. You know me, Joe.
Alexa Bliss driving right hands into the midsection. They're going to rally back here. Instead is Giulia. Rolls through in the basement dropkick. Zelina back to her feet.
There's panic in the eyes of Kiana James on the outside, who just saw her charge. Giulia get dropped and might be out of this
one. I would have to be married to someone for years to consider getting a tattoo inspired by them. But I am the type of girl that would probably color in someone's tattoos with a marker.
Beat that ass, lads.
There is a sense of urgency here on Friday Night Smackdown. We are only 2 weeks away from Elimination Chamber. That means a chance to get a World Championship match at WrestleMania. Alexa Bliss, Giulia, and Zelina are in this triple threat to qualify, to make it there, to be one of the 6 superstars in Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, and you can sense all 3 of these women have frayed nerves at this point, knowing how easy it is to be eliminated from contention for this Elimination Chamber spot, and with it, the opportunity to go on to WrestleMania.
Giulia, United States champion, trying to take control here, but Zelina delivers, and now she's climbing up. And Kiana James is distracting her up on the apron, and with that, it gives a window of opportunity for Giulia.
Well, Giulia needed it because she was in the drop zone there, and Zelina was going to go in for the kill, prevented, and that was the benefit of the Kiana James.
Zelina Vega, Giulia, or Alexa.
Giulia's got her in position.
Who I got winning this match, obviously Alexa.
You see WrestleMania there in the background. That's what she's trying to get to.
Top rope, butterfly suplex, the balance alone. Oh! But don't celebrate too much, not when Alexa Bliss is in there.
By by the way, I didn't comment on their outfits.
And Alexa Bliss
Because I
is
wasn't paying
taking
attention,
advantage.
but
And now driving
Giulia wore that outfit before.
knees and a drop kick
And
to
of course,
Zelina.
Alexa's wearing the same outfit too.
Yeah, beat that.
She just probably,
Yes.
the only different thing I see is that she has pink harness around her bottom part.
Hooks the leg to advance.
And Zelina Vega, I like that outfit though.
Opportunity to get to Chicago. Tiffany Stratton is already there. Rhea Ripley is already there. Who will be the third woman to make it to Elimination Chamber?
Just seeing gold and white now just reminds me of K-pop Demon Hunters with the golden outfit.
Let's sense something here. Gonna go big. And it has backfired.
Up to her feet. And now quick as could be, just like she had Zelina moments ago. And now Zelina is climbing up there as well.
And this could be ugly for all three women.
Oh, the impact. Zelina to qualify for the chamber. A kick out by Giulia.
That is the devastation of being so close to victory, so close to getting into the Elimination Chamber. Frustration written all over Zelina. These women all fighting on fumes at this point. Strategy is out of the window. It's how deep can you dig?
Alexa Bliss is just crumbled in that corner. And right now it's Giulia and Zelina to decide it. And Giulia with a series of headbutts. And now Alexa Bliss is back to her feet.
And in a trading of strikes like this, I generally would back Giulia, but Giulia just blasted her knee against that turnbuckle. They've done herself a major damage here, and that has opened an opportunity now for Alexa Bliss.
And Giulia is in that drop zone. And Bliss is going up top. Twisted Bliss, but the knees got up. Giulia got her knees up just in time.
In a sense, Giulia was playing a little possum there.
Whoa! Zelina looking for code red, looking for the win, looking to qualify. And Alexa saves it.
Zelina just struggled a little with that pain. Zelina so beats up this deep into the match. Nothing is as quick as it usually is.
No, I
It cost Zelina there.
I haven't watched the Twitch stream, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But I do know that one of her rooms has a lot of anime plushies and Pokemon plushies. She's usually
from Giulia.
In there with Dakota Kai.
Reba dirty. I don't think she got all of it, however, but this might finish the job.
This is when she's at her best.
Referee had a place, no, because the shoulders weren't up. That's why I took it from her.
To put it away. Oh, and Zelina comes in.
Well, that is exactly how Giulia won the United States Championship back several weeks ago with that Northern Lights bomb. Zelina acutely aware of the danger of that breaking up that pin, saving it for herself. And we're going into meltdown here. Kiana James getting involved once again. Not smart.
She eats a right forearm. And then Giulia gets sent out.
And that was a heavy landing for Giulia. Kiana James desperately trying to pick Giulia up. Might be a lost cause at this point. Certainly will be if Zelina connects in.
Oh! Intercepted!
Oh my God!
Intercepted by Alexa! Sister Abigail DDT!
Taunted too quickly.
Yes!
You were too late, bitch. You were too late, girlies. You get up, bitch.
They all have their chances.
Yep. Give me my black roses.
With the bitch in front of her to make her hold it.
Sister Abigail DDT.
And Rhea Stratton, Rhea Ripley, and Alexa Bliss have all qualified.
Another blonde for the Elimination Chamber.
Thank you. You know, things are a little different around here, and as much as I want to be Jade, I wouldn't mind if, you won.
Well, when I win, I wouldn't mind seeing you at WrestleMania.
Ow! Look at cat rolled it.
it in, Jimmy. Look at the consequences of your action. Look long and hard.
Oh my
because
gosh.
that foot that was once beautiful is now grotesque. All because selfish little tacky time needed to make her return and take my spot at Elimination Chamber. You know
Now
what?
Chelsea Green with the pink
Jealousy is a disease,
wheelchair.
And you are riddled with it.
And you know what? We demand an apology and better yet, compensation. There is a £90 bill on its way to you already.
You know, Chelsea, if you wanted an apology, all you had to do was step up and ask. Oh, wait.
You can't step.
You can't. Get off.
Get off! Actually, no, don't.
You better rethink that.
She can only roll so fast.
Beat that ass.
Against fellow powerhouse, the
Beat that ass. It's about time. Beat that
Main
ass.
event tonight features the American Nightmare.
I only want Jordynne Grace to win for the sake of her not keeping that title, not defending it. Because if they plan on keeping this title on Jade Cargill, and then wait a whole another 100 days until she has a title defense, then forget it. People are gonna give up on her.
Walk in like you own the air.
I should replace Michael Cole. I can't because I would probably be fired for speaking my mind too much.
You don't dodge the noise. You flip it.
They want you to ass kiss on there, and I ain't no ass kisser. If a wrestler sucks, I'm going to say they suck. I have 3 minutes, so how about we make some cookies? How about we make some cookies? How about we make some cookies, mommy? Cause I'm making cookies. If you didn't listen, what do you mean not finished? So, who cares?
So you don't have to scream over here. Okay.
You got the pan. Oh, the pan is dirty. You can tell me. The pan is dirty.
So to the glass.
Yes, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll wash it.
Wait, you gotta take out everything anyway, so don't. Did I say cookie? Yes, I did.
Wait, because you're not gonna be.
Ah, just cut it. You don't have to.
I know what I'm gonna. I know I'm gonna cut.
Okay.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. And NYU patients home sooner than any other health system.
Introducing Mike's Hot Italian Soap from Jersey Mike's. Fresh eggs, salami, and pepperoni. Chopped up fine right on the grill. Forget about it. And top with a layer of melted provolone. Forget about it. And a regular
Butter spray. Butter spray. Butter spray. What do you say? I guess that's enough. I'm gonna have to keep making batch after batch because I can only make 6 at a time.
Cookies.
Yay, cookies. You working a butt?
I was gonna eat a pudding, but I'll wait.
I can only make 6 at a time because my mom has oil in the cookie tray, so I'm just making it in the cake pan. They need to take the title off Jade Cargill. She doesn't have a major storyline. That's the whole point why I said I hope Jordynne Grace wins only for the sake of removing it from her. Not that I want her to be champion quite yet. Because frankly, they only kept it on her for so long because they were waiting for Tiffany Stratton, and now that she's back, I assume that they want to try and push forward with that, but it's like, you know, still stupid to do anyway. Quite so sad. That's all I can do for now.
She asked her.
Get out. Leave. Out.
It don't seem like it.
Let's see what's happening. The oven still needs to preheat.
Tonight, I got this. Yes, you do. Hey, I actually want to talk to you about something else. Look, last week, man, when you were talking to me, I know I wasn't really, I wasn't all there. It's been a tough couple of weeks. After losing from the WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble, it's been hard. It doesn't matter. Tonight's a new chance. Tonight's a chance to punch a ticket to Elimination Chamber. It's a chance to punch a ticket to WrestleMania. So, what you said to me, about me inspiring you or inspiring the locker room or giving hope to people that if I could do it, maybe anybody could do it. I just want you to know, man, that meant a lot to me. And I'm going to take that hope. I'm carrying that hope to the ring tonight. So thank you. There you go. I know. Tonight, you got this.
Sounds like a different person.
Really loud for them today.
Well, I guess Drake got tired of listening to Phoenix and Sami Zayn having their little chat because that music kicked in a little early there, although this audience with their what that cut chant seemed to quite enjoy. Good, that's usually on a pair for Valentine's Day. For me, I should be the kid.
I can't. You miss Booker T, don't you?
Sami Zayn! Sami Zayn! Let me do you a favor, big dogs. Nobody here in Dallas wants to hear Mr. Can't Get the Job Done tell another side story. Every single week, you
Everyone
come out
wants
here,
Bianca and Jade
you're
Cargill.
backstage,
People need to
you're
take
moping
writer's
around,
class because
you got sketches on your
why would
feet,
they put two women to face
you
each
ain't
other
combed
with no
your
notes,
hair,
no direction?
your breasts smelling
Because
like 10
because they
pounds of
didn't think
prosthetic,
Bianca Belair would take that long
and you
to
begging for
recover.
another opportunity. You make me sick.
And be for real, because WWE matches
News
most of the time have no build, and it somehow works.
Tonight. You got a qualifying match with Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes. Those are some big dogs.
It's about
if you come out here
it's about
moping
growing
around,
on people.
they gonna eat your ass alive. Let's talk about it.
And if they don't, then they'll say
My only
it.
Trick Williams. Next week I'ma come out here. I'll probably put on my mean coat. I'll probably take off my
lemon pepper
steppers and do whatever it takes to qualify for the elimination chamber.
He's smiling.
But as for
That
tonight,
freaking character.
I got Rey Fenix. Let me tell you something, Rey. You come out here every single week. You do backflips. You do kicks. But let me tell you something. When Dallas people go to the zoo, they don't want to see a squirrel do a flip. They want to see a lion like me get up. If you think I'm going to lie down for 1 second, Rey Fenix, just because I'm new here, then you must be stupid.
The oven should be preheated now, so I can carry on. I'm just going to make the rest of these cookie dough balls, just so I won't have to do it when they come out. Like I said, only 6 cookies can go in right now, but just to save time, I'll just make these other ones. Pizza, bye-bye.
Please try
trying to teach our kids something other than a chronic album. And please, black people, be on time for something other than free before 11 at the club.
No, that was a passionate and surprisingly well articulated. Not at all, sir. I applaud you. Virtuous.
You know what if you're on the right shoe? The scallop is a shellfish.
No.
Six.
Because it's August.
Yeah, 12 cookies is fine.
2 shells wrapped around you just like a plant.
Cookies is fine.
Let me drop it. Hey, legit. Guaranteed authentic. All 5 eyes. Also eBay.
Find what you love, sell what you love. eBay.
We live in an experience economy where every interaction across every channel is an opportunity.
Okay, cookies in the oven now.
Your customer experience. Today's a non-stop world demands that's the level of experience. That's a change. Sacrificing facial hair, exfoliating through gravity like a suggestion.
Okay, that's over and done with. Now I need to wait for them to bake.
Making a sheet for all you people like him.
Take this piece for myself. And don't worry, this is safe to eat cookie dough. Dr. Ripley, but Bianca should face the person that injured her and put her out for months. Rhea bloody Ripley. Well, I don't think it was on purpose, but yeah, I can see why that would happen. But either way,
Sami Zayn backstage. We just heard
I like both
Sami
girls,
Zayn
so I'm not that
moments ago
biased.
saying, "Go out there
I
and
mean,
rate
maybe I
this
am,
guy
but I wouldn't
a
mind
lesson."
if Rhea Ripley loses if that's what you're worried
$6
about.
All-American Smasher meal with free each side.
Rhea Ripley doesn't have to win every match just because she's my favorite wrestler, you know.
Of Sami Zayn, and Trick has not held back with his verbal barbs after Zayn's disappointment at the Royal Rumble against Drew McIntyre. But let's not forget, Trick Williams' debut here on Smackdown several weeks ago back in Germany was against Rey Fenix, with Trick winning that match with a quick roll-up and a major handful of tights. And I'll tell you right now, as a competitor, you don't forget that. There's a little extra fire in Rey Fenix tonight to put that one right.
And that was back on January 9th in Germany. Of course, that was the night that Drew McIntyre became the undisputed WWE champion. And then coming up later tonight, as we keep adding chapters to an incredible story this year with Cody Rhodes, the men's elimination chamber. There's the cover. Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, and Sami Zayn. The qualifying match to see who gets to the men's elimination chamber at the Triple Threat main event right here in Dallas tonight.
And Rhodes moves at Drew McIntyre in the WWE Championship with CM Punk and
They're chanting Lucha, but whenever they say it like that, it just reminds me of Kalisto, because that's what Kalisto used to make them chant.
I'm sure they'll be laser focused on doing exactly that.
Would you look at Rey Fenix as he bounces up to the top rope and then brings the missile drop kick. This guy's athleticism is beyond Wade.
Yeah, it's ludicrous movement. I'll tell you right now, Trick Williams has it all, as we've seen. He's a great mover in his own right, but even he can't match the kind of movement of Rey Fenix. He is desperately carving out a path to greatness for himself here on Smackdown.
Oh, man, oh, man. That trick kick can come out of nowhere.
God, that was so perfectly executed. It almost hooked around the jaw of Rey Fenix, and it's that easy for an athlete the caliber of Trick Williams. I hope we see that one again. That was perfect.
Oh, there it is.
You'll never see one better executed.
I need to get my charger.
You could have done that 100 times in a training ring, and it wouldn't have looked that good. It's too easy for Trick Williams.
And the size and the power and the explosiveness at 6'5", over 250 pounds the way he delivers.
And that's the key, guys. The size of Trick Williams, and he is a true heavyweight. Shouldn't be able to move as well as he does. That's the cheat code with Trick. Apart from all the other things like the charisma and the talking chops and all that stuff.
He slams him right in the middle of the ring as he gathers himself after Fenix went on the attack. Tricky 2 times. He is such a presence.
What's he been on Smackdown now for 6 weeks? He's got more nicknames than anybody in the history of professional wrestling already.
And Mr. Whoop that, Hollywood Trick Willie.
Full dark announcer with on pizzazz. Plenty more where that came from.
He's got 8 abs, 3 chains, 3 bars, 2 feet. Oh! The jumping.
I'm planning on getting Mortal Kombat 1 for PS5 next week. You're 3 years too late.
What is coming next?
But if you like that game series, I guess. Like I said, I like DC better.
Everything he has offensively here. Listen to him talk in the ring as well. Oh, man! Heels over head. Fenix able to barely survive it. The backbreaker, the neckbreaker, Trick Willie.
What's that thing all about in there? You know that little boy don't want no trouble. He ain't gonna.
So last week, Trick Williams interrupted Rey Fenix backstage with Sami Zayn.
Last but not least, I'll get it.
Rey thought he was disrespectful. Said he's got a big mouth, and if he keeps talking, he's going to kick his teeth out. Well, it's been all Trick Williams so far.
Yeah, it's been interesting. Sami Zayn and Rey Fenix talking about Trick like he is just some rookie, which in time terms, he certainly is. He hasn't been around this business particularly long. However, the growth curve has been steep. 2-time NXT champion, 1-time TNA world champion. Now doing a real number on someone as experienced as Rey Fenix, a 20-year vet. Making it look damn good while he does it.
This what y'all wanted, right? Hey, wait, this what you wanted, right?
You can't talk too much smack in this game, especially against top competitors like Rey Fenix.
That's exactly what was happening. He was enjoying his work a little too much for a moment. Now back. Oh, looking for a quick one right here. Right on.
I'll tell you right now, Joe, taking that out of Trick Williams' game would be a huge error for Trick. It's part of how he psychs himself up. He mutters those mantras to himself, talks smack to everyone in sight. That's how he builds confidence before and apparently during matches.
Now pounding down with those right hands.
Man, how long till Trick Williams gets his own talk show here on SmackDown?
I feel like I'm listening to his own talk show right here on SmackDown.
We're going to be counting the weeks. That's got to debut sooner or later.
Kombat is the most popular franchise, I guess, fighting game-wise.
It's non-stop. He's a motivator. Well, if you're getting the job done in the ring, why not?
They recently made a new Blaze Blue game, and I have to check out the story though because I'm a little confused. Central Fiction was supposed to be the final game, and now they made a new story, and I wonder, like, you know, just what the heck? Do we go back in time or something?
Tell you right now, talking all this smack and breathing at the same time deep into a match is a really, really difficult art.
And I'm gonna be kind of pissed if they got a new cast. I mean, I understand why, if it's like a spin-off series or something, but at the same time, I just miss the old VAs, and if they spent the extra money to get the new English voice actors, then why didn't they make them dub the last game, the supposedly last game?
Chop after chop for Fenix.
But I like DC Universe.
Going up against the big 250 pounder. It's going to take a
versus
little more
DC
than that.
Universe.
I mean, he nearly hit the ceiling
That was
here
like
at
one of the
American Airlines.
that was like one of the first games I played for PS3. But that game was kind of corny, you know why? I mean, I understand the concept of the story, but it's just that it was so silly.
And it connected right to the temple of poor Rey Fenix, knuckles first.
He's been yelling over to us, to the entire crowd. I could do this all day long.
Yeah, the rope swing, I love that.
Three-corner a C right to the jaw, spinning back heel.
Who has the upper end for the triple threat match? I don't know.
And now perhaps Phoenix.
It's gonna obviously be Cody Rhodes because it has to be right. But I wish it could be Sami because Sami needs something, man.
Never doubt the fight in a veteran like Rey Fenix. He's been on the other side of it for most of this match. But he is looking to dig deep here in Dallas.
Blistering first year in WWE for Rey Fenix, but he's being put to a real test tonight by Trick Willie.
He has found something, the spinning animal kick.
See that rhythm starting to take over for Rey Fenix, who looks fully...
Yes, tightrope. Oh,
Amigos didn't get all of it, but still into the
yeah, he tripped a little. He tripped a little.
Trying to duck out of the way, but
can't expect a perfect walk every time.
It doesn't take much.
I just love that he bounces on. He just bounces on one rope to another.
But with a boom, even more devastating. And now Phoenix can pull this away.
And see, even now he took only one step on the bottom rope. He just jumps on one bottom rope and that's it.
How quickly did he get into that splash to win it right here?
Late kick out. Rey Fenix is within a whisker of putting this one away. And it's part of the reason why. Eddie Guerrero for you.
Seen anybody who has gone from that cross body instantly into the frog splash faster than Rey Fenix.
I mean, that really is his special sauce in there. That movement, that ability to climb the turnbuckles faster than anyone, especially this deep in a match. How many times have you seen guys gingerly climbing? Not this guy though. Oh!
Perfect launch.
Top rope to the floor.
Right down the throat of the lemon pepper stepper, Trick Williams, who has no clue where he's at right now.
What an unbelievable shot he got of it too. Rey Fenix flying through the air here in Dallas.
Rey Fenix can barely stand up yet. He can bounce up to the top turnbuckle in the blink of an eye. The innate skills of Rey Fenix, but now both men dragging, both men struggling for oxygen.
Williams. Oh, Williams trying to get him up on his shoulders here. Williams up on the second rope with Rey Fenix up on his shoulders.
Where power is taken over, but this really is the realm, the turnbuckles of the luchador himself, Rey Fenix, who has other ideas, and it's all about balance now.
On top of the post, Rey Fenix, double stop.
Let's say that'll do it.
Right to the traps, the back of the neck, the back of the head, and Trick Williams, but Trick Williams showing major durability. From a look at this straight down the throat down. On to Trick Williams, followed up by this. What a stunning impact that had on the shoulders of Trick Williams, and once again already on the top rope.
Well, he was going for the moonsault.
Really his freakish ability.
What are those glowing things in the audience? I was confused for a second.
With all that momentum off the ropes, he turned them inside out.
Indeed. He was getting a pop here anyway.
The big, powerful trick shot just when Rey Fenix was revving the engine.
Wow, Texas really likes Trick Williams.
Right to the case on what that era truly has done. I'll tell you right now, Trick Williams pulling that out of the fire when it looked like he was toast is perhaps even more impressive than a dominant victory. You can beat Trick Williams, but he still has ways to put you down.
Don't relax. Like, yes, you won.
So impressive. Trick Williams, another win.
I know. I get it. You get them back, okay? But right now, you need to worry about your elimination chamber qualifying match. Let me worry about my money. Win that elimination chamber qualifying match, huh?
I suggest you don't speak to my podcast. Okay? Well, what? I've seen the podcast movie. Maybe I will do it again and take the United States.
Well, don't you look nice?
Is huge.
Well, I'll tell you this, Joe. The women's tag division, the women's United States Championship division, and the women's WWE Championship. It is red hot here on Smackdown for women's wrestling right now.
Yeah, Jade Cargill's going to defend her WWE Championship tonight. And if Styles make fights, then the mere power and strength with this matchup of Jordynne Grace, it should really over-deliver. Here's how we've arrived at it.
My entire career, my entire life has been
I
filled
like WWE. No, I just look at it.
all saying I never mastered anything. So I got to work. I pushed myself harder than I thought possible. Won bodybuilding championships. Broke powerlifting world records.
You were in bodybuilding competition.
I'd like to
Jordynne
introduce
Grace.
SmackDown's newest superstar, Jordynne Grace, now a part of SmackDown.
Every impossibility that I've overcome has prepared me for this moment.
Congratulations, you don't read sarcasm.
You think you're special? Well, now you're on my show. Make no mistakes about it. I'm that bitch.
A storm has come to WWE and a warning to all on SmackDown.
I got a problem with anybody that runs their mouth. If they have a problem with it, they can step up and step up. Because I'm that.
Two powerhouses collide tonight for the WWE Women's Championship. It's been a long journey for Jordynne Grace, but she is here, and tonight she can make it happen.
What am I gonna do with all these fresh baked cookies? Sorry, grandmother. We adults don't partake in the consumption of sweets.
Take them out, put them in the plate, and then put more. You use real butter.
A long, brutal, but necessary fight. I was told no more times than I
Sorry, grandmother. Shut up, mommy. Like, you act like it does something to it. Yeah, better.
Now that it's hot, all you have to do is just put it a little bit and spread it real fast.
No, thank you. Oh, goody. Yes, they are.
Then you want to make cookies, you use butter.
No, you don't.
This is
consumption of sweets. That's what I mean, right? Nah, that's from SpongeBob. If you remember in the Grandma's Kisses episode, he rejects the cookies and he's like, "Sorry, Grandmother, we adults don't partake in the consumption of sweets." Grandmother. I'm just waiting for them to harden up a little so I can put them on a plate and then put the rest of the cookies in there.
It is that time of the year. We're on the road to WrestleMania, and Smackdown and Raw are coming to Vegas during Mania weekend. Friday, April 17th, Monday, April 20th at T-Mobile Arena. Special combo tickets are on sale now via AXS.com. What a week in Vegas that will be.
Man, my whole life, the odds been stacked against me. And to keep it 100, I never been in no elimination chamber. But hold on, don't get it twisted now. I know what that cold steel feel like when you're all by yourself, nobody around, locked down. People even like to speak and talk about you. Jacob Fatu is unpredictable. Hell, all the way to Jacob Fatu is a real life criminal. Man, come on with it. Man, I've been written off. I've been scratched out. Hell, I ain't even supposed to be here right now. All week, Cody and Sami. I know for a fact they've been wondering what Jacob is about to do. Nah, well, let me break it down for you too. Tonight, I'm winning. Elimination chamber? I've been locked up before. The only difference is there ain't no WrestleMania sign to point to on this yard. When it comes to the elimination chamber, got that in the bag. Take home my way to WrestleMania 42. Leaving nobody with no mortality. Jacob Fatu is gonna do it. Cause by then, they should know. Jacob Fatu is all gators. No breaks me.
What a rise it has been since arriving here on Smackdown for this juggernaut of a woman, taking under 2 months to make her way all the way to the very top and compete for the big one tonight.
Jordynne Grace has been so impressive since arriving here at Smackdown, and now a massive full test in her time here, trying to claim her first championship in WWE.
Some of our fan base here on Smackdown still getting to know Jordynne Grace, but she turned major heads around the world before arriving in NXT. Continued to do exactly the same, and is looking to hit the absolute peak right now.
Alright, the second batch is in the oven.
In Chicago for Elimination Chamber in 2 weeks. Alexa Bliss will qualify on the inside.
A storm is coming. The pink outfit.
Back on November 1st, the world changed for Jade Cargill. Battle for adversity. She climbed the mountain.
I like her hair, but
for this WWE Women's
These are just two women who hate each other. The second they lock eyes on one another.
it's alright, I guess, but like I said, I'm not really a fan of the pink. I mean, she did the right combination, but it's just that it doesn't look good when it's on her. I'm trying to make it sound not as mean, but I guess it's because she added the unnecessary use of silver. But she always has to have silver in her outfit, so she can't help herself.
Here's Mark next.
Well, Lash wore it better because she had the right shade. If Jade actually should have went with Jade Cargill should have went with red and pink instead of pink on red.
Introducing first.
Jordynne Grace's outfit, I love it because it just looks like she took. It looks like a corset. It looks like she has a corset on her body. I like it. It looks like she's wearing a corset in the shape of a bikini, and I love that. But I love Jade Cargill's hair. Like, I really do like her hair. Liv Morgan's spying on them. Liv Morgan's here to spy on Jade Cargill because she's still pretending like she's choosing, but she knows she's facing Stephanie.
Excuse me.
We won't interrupt long. I know my abuelita.
Exactly, because Jade has
I didn't even hear.
100 days as champion, and that's a big deal.
And me being the super amazing arranged a romantic Valentine's Day privately, just for us. So go on, set it up, boys. Get to work.
Who's going on?
A dinner date. A dinner date.
So, don't mind us. We're just gonna sit back and relax and watch my potential WrestleMania opponents tear each other apart.
Is this for real?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
And love and red roses.
311.
You said to get a dozen? Must have got a deal.
With nuggies?
Oh, heart-shaped chicken Jays.
They're not new Jays. And that is how
What, no mac and cheese? You can't have chicken nuggets without mac and cheese.
Are straight to action here to decide it. Of course, they've been heated in recent weeks. You're seeing a test of power right away between two of the strongest women on the roster. Right into that corner. Charles Robinson better than 3 seconds.
That'd keep date night chicken nuggets. I know, such a girl dinner.
Right now, neutralizing one another, but I have to keep one eye on date night over here.
I cannot believe what's happening to our right now. Of course, Liv Morgan still has a major decision to make. As for what she will do, coming off the Royal Rumble win, suplex by Jade.
And here's the issue. For both of these women, really, both of them, their biggest advantage is their extreme levels of power and physicality. Who has the advantage here? That's the question.
Early pace is on fire between Cargill and Grace. And now look at the power of Jade Cargill, but it's a good counter transition by Jordynne Grace.
And that's a veteran presence there from Jordynne Grace going full while power was taken over from
You
Jade
don't
Cargill.
want this baby food. Mommy, the cookies.
Of Jordynne Grace are on point
The
right
cookies,
now.
remember what she
Quickly
said?
here.
Oh, you don't want this baby
And this
food.
is part of oh, man, but locked in.
You don't want
Keeps
that
it locked
baby
in. Well, it just
food.
made it even worse because now the heel hooks are in and desperately trying to get to the
Can she
one
get there?
Jade Cargill.
And that is exactly what the champ does.
Jordynne Grace simply is not letting go here.
Oh my God.
Look at the power of
Hey.
Cargill, and she isn't able to break it by slamming her back into the post. Championship match in front of us. Meanwhile, Liv Morgan, the Royal Rumble.
Hey.
Oh, no!
That might be a broken arm right there for Jade Cargill. Whacked hard against that steel ring post. Of course, as you mentioned, getting a ringside seat here is the Royal Rumble winner who technically could challenge the winner of this match at WrestleMania.
Now off to the side, there she is. Liv Morgan has a decision to make. Off of our now Steph's dropping down with all her weight.
Can I do a
Is Jordynne
ponytail?
Grace,
Yes, I
the
could,
challenger for
but
this
my hair's
WWE
still wet,
Women's
so I'd rather
Championship.
not. Because I hate doing a wet. I hate doing a damn
Cargill has
ponytail.
not looked the same since that forearm connected with
That's
the steel
why I
ring
have my
post.
hair out when it's
Smelling
drying.
blood now is Jordynne Grace, the juggernaut going into overdrive here.
There is the goal.
Hey,
Timekeeper. The impact to the lower back, but you can see Jade Cargill still greatly affected with that left arm that slammed in. Now face to face with Liv Morgan.
I mean, honestly, let me have one.
Well, you're watching me, bitch.
If you're gonna have dinner on my time, at least let me have some of it. No, it's not a cookie, it's a chicken nugget, Mom.
Took a bite, spit it out,
'Cause she
and
can't-
now slams the head of Jordynne Grace right into the apron, then her shoulder right into the steel steps. But I will tell you, there was
Believe it or not, wrestlers have to have an empty stomach when they wrestle, Ma. Ma. Wrestlers have to have an empty stomach when they wrestle. That's why they have to eat before. They have to eat before hours, Mom. They have to eat hours before, Ma. That way the food could digest for like 3 hours, and then that way there's no potential of having to shit during the match, or like, you know, them throwing up when they get kicked and all that. So that's why wrestlers have to have an empty stomach before they wrestle. And then after their match, they can have whatever food.
And it has suddenly become the Jade Cargill show. Despite that left arm giving her trouble, it's still there with a dig. Jordynne Grace trying to cling on to a chance in this one. Severely hampered with that lumbar spine damage. Doesn't Cargill know it? Every attack now going to the back, the spine of Jordynne Grace. Grace's chances in this one slowly ebbing away. That's how quickly things can change at this level.
Gonna check the cookie.
And this is just Cargill expertly slowing the pace down now that she has a foothold in the match. JBL-esque forward slam. Quick up for good measure.
Still shaking out that left hand. Slammed into that metal post earlier. She's been on the attack, managing without full use of it. Comes crashing into that corner against Jordynne Grace.
Well, Grace tried her best to get out of the way, but the huge frame of Jade Cargill just blocking that escape attempt. Well blocked that time around. Power versus power.
Oh, and more damage to that left hand and left arm.
Well, that is how you get yourself a second elbow.
They're almost done. 3 more minutes.
Could be very, very ugly for the champ here, and suddenly this one might have turned around.
Burying his shoulder right against it. He's breaking that arm time and again. He has found the target. And it is that left arm of Jade Cargill, who still fights on, looking to retain.
And I'll tell you right now, both women in this match have done a pretty darn good job of staying locked in and focused on the championship match, despite the kind of romantic shenanigans at ringside.
The women's championship is on the line. Jade Cargill looking to defend against Jordynne Grace. Meanwhile, the Royal Rumble winner, Liv Morgan, with a massive decision to be made, is celebrating Valentine's Day weekend with Dirty Dom and... What is that?
It's a bottle of Dom!
That is not a bottle.
Dom tastes great, let me tell you, Joe Taz.
Ayo, wait, Barrett.
From Rick Rydell and not from geographical origin. And we're here in Dallas, and we continue on that left arm of Jade Cargill is a major concern. It has been damaged throughout this match. See her trying to fight back with just the one good arm. First Grace doing everything she can to find that target.
Well, both women severely weak in that lower back of Jordynne Grace, taking a real beating earlier on, but she's still moving well enough to win this one. And now managing to fight from underneath.
That didn't sound right. I know, that's why I said ayo.
What a huge opportunity for Jordynne Grace. New to the roster on Smackdown with all her experience, her power, and her strength. What are you doing over here? That is not for you. Jordynne Grace with an opportunity to take the lead. You're eating the chocolate from Liv.
I was specifically told not to give one to you, by the way. I'm still giving the matching chocolate.
The bonbon chocolate. I hate those chocolates. That's the one chocolate I don't want for Valentine's Day. Just give me some regular chocolates like Reese's or just Hershey Kisses, and I'll be alright. Get me a giant Hershey Kiss on Valentine's Day, because those things are hollow, and I just love breaking pieces of that. I gotta get the cookie.
And it could happen right here.
Unique looking spine buster there did some major damage. But now completely softened up, but that is a huge blade to be lifted. Landing on her feet, wow, Jade.
And Jade delivers a spine buster of her own. But she cannot hold on to gold for that moment. Back and forth they go. A serious, fiery challenger in Jordynne Grace. A determined Jade Cargill in front of a massive crowd here in Dallas.
And the confidence of Jade Cargill, which can be described as heavenly at times, feels like it's fading rather rapidly here, because this challenger, Jordynne Grace, is putting up so much resistance here, and once again ducking out of trouble.
Oh, she can get right here, turn out a new champ. And again, shoulders down, and somehow Jade finds a way. Remember, that left arm is damaged, and with it, Grace powers her up. How about that strength from the challenger, the driver? Could we have a new champ now?
Davey Boy Smith style power slam from Jordynne Grace almost gets the job done. And you see the frustration in the eyes of the challenger, who thought that was the ticket to the goal. And these are questions that have never been asked of Jade Cargill thus far in her career. She is getting manhandled and outpowered. She's getting beaten at her own game by Jordynne Grace.
Hand to hand. Who wants it more? Who's got something left in them? These critical moments in the deep water of a match, a championship match. Center of the ring.
The cookies are going to be great in a few minutes. Yeah, they're already out.
Oh, that spinning back elbow.
They're already out, the second batch. I just need to wait for them to harden up so I can put them on the plate.
On her feet. There it is with the big pump kick.
Grace went for beast mode.
One hand, single arm, Jade. She did it.
Oh boy.
Guys, that was stupid.
I knew it was too good to be true.
You could have had her fix that arm. You would have been talking. You was
It's not just her, it's just that WWE just wants to keep it on her for whatever reason, Mom. Thank you, Mommy. You just pointed out the obvious.
Once again, and still,
This should have been defended already twice. This should have been the third time. You let her go once.
If you challenge me at WrestleMania, that would be no way.
I do love that what you call it outfit Liv Morgan has on, because it just looks like she is Christmas box wise. Christmas box and Valentine's Day box, either or, and it just you can unwrap her. He's still depressed.
Seriously. Why?
Forget about the stupid mask already.
It's not more than the stupid mask, you know that.
Johnny Gargano is still in a deep depression.
I have no friends, no title. I have nothing left.
You have nothing left.
Hey, excuse me, I'm your wife.
Nothing.
Oh my God, I'm right here. You know what? Do whatever this is. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this.
oh my God, this
I should be able to just gotta feel bad for the guy, am I right?
Oh, no!
Why, six, they don't want to come down? Look at these chumps. Hey, take notes. You see that? You want to shot at these tag titles? Get your asses in line. Hey, man. That's what I'm talking about. Each and every week, we smash anybody.
We warned you. Oh dear. It's a caricature. Yo, that looks like Bray Wyatt's old holder, Mommy. That's Bray Wyatt's old holder, Mommy. Remember when he was the Fiend and he had his head inside? They basically made a Solo Sikoa caricature of that. That's pretty cool. You shouldn't have crumpled that up.
Above and beyond the Ball of Duty, a celebration of the human spirit. The National Medal of Honor Museum honors the inspiring lives and legacies of ordinary Americans who took extraordinary action in the service of others. We're honored to support the museum's mission.
Well, isn't that nice?
History of the nation's highest military honor.
Matt Cardona. Now I can take out that second best. want this baby food? More cookies. Well, this the other batches anyway. These are hardened up a little bit, but they're still good. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot.
Oh, look at this.
Yes. More cookies.
Man has always struggled with the concept of change. People fear change. When the tides start to shift around them, they start to cling to their idols and false prophets, holding on to what once was. What they don't understand is that change is inevitable. If you do not adapt, you will perish. But for a long time I've been saying that change is coming, but no. Change is here. So you will hear my drums, and you will see my strut. And you will know the game is done. Because change has set over. Baby.
Nick, everyone is toxic. Are you joking? Kid, I'm in the middle of something important. And you storm in here for what? Wait a minute. Let me guess, more poetry. What's that? Well, why don't you hand it over? What we got here? Oh, we got a bookmark. Oh. We've got a poem about Obafemi. Why don't we read it for all the boys and girls?
I think we should.
Roses are red, but I don't give a damn. You may be big and strong, but really, you're an insecure little man. Your actions are toxic. It's plain to see. You're no match for a real man. A real man like me. You march and you stomp into every town. They're laughing at you. You sad little clown. Profound stuff, kid. Really.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Alright. In that case, why don't you and I meet next week, one-on-one, and we can discuss our...
Again?
Right? What do you think, Mr. Aldous?
Toxic!
You're gonna...
I like all this good. We should fight with words, not our fists next week. Hey, we're in Fort Lauderdale next week, and we're back here on Sci-Fi. That's where you can watch Smackdown next week, right here on Sci-Fi Network with the Olympic coverage, changing things up a bit. Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match. And look at this group being put together.
What?
Will be next to get into Chicago. Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, Kiana James. That is next week on SmackDown.
Oh, Charlotte's my pick.
He's got a men's elimination chamber qualifying triple threat match next week on SmackDown on Sci-Fi against former running buddy, the US
I wish it could be Carmelo or Damian Priest, but Trick Williams is going to win that.
Priest, that is next week, right here on SmackDown on Sci-Fi.
Let's check in with Kathy Kelly. Kathy.
Thanks so much, Tess. I am here with the undisputed WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre. And Drew, Elimination Chamber is taking shape. 3 men are about to step in the ring for a qualifying match. 3 men who you have a lot of history with. What are your thoughts?
Let's focus on who's already in there. We got Randy, can't win the big one anymore. Orton, and that catchphrase merchant, LA Knight. Point proven. Lads, we don't want any of this. The triple threat match tonight. Cody, I heard what you had to say earlier, and I'm going to make you a promise. You're going to be nowhere near me, my title, or the main event of WrestleMania. And Jacob, you may have the best chance in Elimination Chamber because out of everybody in there, you've spent the most time behind bars. But if you make it to Mania, man, I'm going to make you wish you were back in the Slammer. Then there's Sami Zayn.
I'm not here to interrupt you. Go ahead, say what you're going to say. Well, how it's a foregone conclusion because you got my number, is that it?
No, eventually Simon, that's not what I was going to say at all. No. Remember the night I won the title? In front of the world, you told me a small part of you wants me to win. I'm telling you right now, a big part of me wants you to win tonight. Not for the reason you think. You're a good man, Sammy. You've paid your dues. You've earned this, and I've got a feeling
manipulation.
you're gonna win the big one tonight. Good luck, Sammy.
I did not see that coming out of the mouth of Drew McIntyre this evening. But whatever, here we go. Yeah, those words of McIntyre, though, seem to have shaken Sami Zayn. But here's his big chance to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Triple threat with Fatu and Cody Rhodes next on Smackdown.
I swear, one day I'm going to put Apex music over Sami Zayn's music just to see how beautiful it could sound together.
Ahead of the Intercontinental Championship match at Elimination Chamber, challenger AJ Lee addresses the champion Becky Lynch as the Elimination Chamber qualifying matches continue.
John Evans, Dirty Dom Mysterio, and the ring general Dutton for their triple threat match. On the women's side of things,
well, isn't that something?
The road to WrestleMania.
Well, my pick will be Javon Evans, but maybe it'll be Hunter, I don't know.
8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Netflix.
Already had a chance to qualify for Elimination Chamber. No, he didn't. That's why he's doing it now. On Raw, I don't know, because he hasn't even appeared since Royal Rumble, so I don't know where he's at. I think he's honestly, I think he's on the free agent list. SmackDown, but you just seemingly confirmed that he's staying at SmackDown, despite him being on the free agent list too. Johnny Gargano kind of reminds me of Baron Corbin's Gomez Corbin days, and also Tatum Paxley the day that Gigi and Shotzi left. That's what that whole scenario is looking like to me, and it didn't work out too well with Tatum. That's why they had to change her gimmick up, and now that's why she's back to just being herself solo and just being her natural self, like she should have been on the wall. So how will it work for Johnny Gargano?
Hey, here's a great plan for WrestleMania 42. They can recruit ultimate
oh yes, I forgot to say in regards to Bianca Belair, sources close to WWE said that she could possibly show up to WrestleMania, but not in a match. That's what they said most likely.
Folks, you can head to onlocation.exp.com.
At least like, you know, her showing up means that, like, you know, at least acknowledging that they haven't forgotten about her at the very least. So even if we can't see a match with Bianca Belair in WrestleMania, at least she'll be there.
Sami's only made the Elimination Chamber once. That was back in 2021, and now a golden ticket awaits.
But don't always take my word for it, because they say closest sources close to WWE said that, and that's not all the time true. Because I follow pretty good wrestling news sources, but sometimes the information they get can be false too. Because sometimes the reliable sources could lie to them just to give them information to make a story, but keep the real information to themselves. Wow, I don't think we've seen Jacob Fatu fight shirtless. I don't remember if we saw Jacob Fatu be shirtless in the ring. And did he always have that neck tattoo? That collarbone tattoo? It looks like it's a collarbone tattoo of his children.
And far more difficult path to potentially get back to Drew McIntyre. This main event to get to Elimination Chamber.
So I love Jacob Fatu. I mean, yeah, but I also like Sami Zayn too. And I like Cody Rhodes, but Cody Rhodes had his chance. And frankly, so did Jacob Fatu, so Sami needs to have his chance.
version of Cody Rhodes, a fuming Cody Rhodes. Heard him tell the WWE Universe, for the first time in my career, I can't in good conscience point at that WrestleMania sign that bothers him. Tonight, Wade is about taking a major step closer to solving that, but he's running out of time and opportunities. Have to have this one. Yeah, the man with major issues with Drew McIntyre. McIntyre, of course, defeating Cody for the WWE Championship and eliminating from the Royal Rumble. Once again, a massive spike in energy once QB1 enters the arena, but can you really beat QB1 without the WWE Championship? For Cody, I'm not so sure he sees it as his destiny to get back there. And there's one pathway left for Rhodes. Win tonight, win Elimination Chamber, head to WrestleMania.
Randy Orton is in. LA Knight is in. And now,
I like how Sami and Cody took their jackets off at the same
will it
time.
be Cody? Will it be Jacob? Or will it be Sami Zayn? Here we go. Triple threat rules. First to score a pinfall submission on any opponent wins. Who will get one of the spots in Elimination Chamber?
Between Cody and Fatu. Cody blames Fatu for costing him in that 3 stages of hell match with Drew McIntyre.
Would Drew McIntyre actually help Sami Zayn? That'd be pretty insane.
Got resolved between those two that night, although they may have gained a modicum of respect for one another. Of course, they got the underdog Sami Zayn, who naively got suckered there by Jacob Fatu. Welcome to the whirlwind that is the Samoan whirlwind.
And Cody invites him. Cody says, let's go right here, and they go.
Well, it's like Montreal all over again for these two. Flashback to Saturday night's main event. Let's carry on where we left off.
That was back on January 24th when Jacob and Cody had a scheduled match in Montreal and Saturday night's main event. But they brawled throughout the arena before the match ever officially started. Drew McIntyre eventually attacked both men. Look at the pace and the violence they're setting early here.
Oh my God, what a reversal of that Cody cutter there from Jacob Fatu. Knew it was coming and had the physical ability to get past it. But Cody equal to it.
Missing the senton. And now Cody, he revs the engine and sends Fatu out to the floor. Just as Sami steadies himself and enters the ring again.
Make the most of this. I promise you, the Samoan werewolf will not stay down for long.
Chops echoing throughout this arena here in Dallas. And now Sami sends Cody out as well. Sami high flying takes out Jacob and Cody. Men's Elimination Chamber qualifying match.
I'll tell you something to keep an eye on after that hot flurry there from Sami Zayn. That landing
your
on
lower
the
back
dive
may
is
have
the
took
same
some.
dive that cost him at the Royal Rumble. The lower back of Sami Zayn against Drew McIntyre flared up badly, and Sami wasn't the same again in Rhea. Now I noticed he was gingerly caressing that lower back. Perhaps he's got away with it this time, but something to keep an eye on.
What a great point of analysis as we saw him reaching for that back, and then we reached back to a recent memory of what happened at the end of January in Riyadh when Sami lost to Drew McIntyre.
I'll tell you, Joe, there's no hitting the brakes in a match like this when the stakes are so high. It's WrestleMania season. You've got one chance to get back on path to a main event championship spot at WrestleMania. You have to go for broke.
Well, Sami wants to get there right now, but unable to. You know, we hear about it in other sports. There's the way there's a tone set and a pace set to regular season games, and then things really ratchet up in the playoffs, and you see a level of intensity that just lets you know that a championship is around the corner. That is what this feels like tonight on Smackdown. That is what it feels like when you watch these qualifying matches for Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, Joe, I don't care if you're a rookie in this game or a vet who's been to the top multiple times.
Hey, come on.
In that locker room, feeling massive amount of nerves because it's WrestleMania season.
Wait.
Everything is heightened.
He was trying so hard.
Negatively by those nerves. People like Cody have proven in the past those nerves, they bring out the very best in.
Just when Cody is that delayed vertical suplex, Jacob Fatu is right there to meet him, and that is what happens in a triple threat match. You may have momentum in one direction, but you got to watch your back in the other direction.
And now this is a fully refreshed Jacob Fatu against two half-beaten opponents. You would not want to be Cody Rhodes or indeed Sami Zayn at this point, although up until now, Fatu has eyes only for Cody. That's just changed. I mean, and you question, with someone like Jacob Fatu, what was the tactic coming into this match? What's the strategy? Or is it simply close your eyes, keep swinging, and do what only you can do?
That was fake. That slap was fake.
The blur of violence. So devastating, so effective. And slowly getting closer to the elimination chamber.
Just the force by which he put Sami into that corner. Back on January 9th in Germany, Jacob Fatu is mostly responsible for causing the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes the loss when Drew McIntyre became the undisputed WWE champion as he interfered in that 3 stages of hell match. Now here they are in a triple threat with Sami Zayn, a snap scoop power slam to see who can make it to the men's elimination chamber. Cody has been trying to chase down Drew McIntyre. He has been a man possessed. And you see it in his face and those eyes right there.
Yeah, Cody now hitting that main event gear. It's WrestleMania season. The constant word in the mind of Cody Rhodes. Don't want to miss out.
Remember the elbow, but instead Sami Zayn was trying for Blue Thunder. Back and forth they go. Hot pace set here.
Disaster kick to
and then the cover.
2 count on that one. That is how highly strong Sami Zayn is, refusing to go down after recent bitter disappointments.
Taking everything he has.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, Joe. A WrestleMania card without any of these 3 in this match is unthinkable, but it is a distinct possibility for 2 of them, pending the outcome of this match.
Sami able to get out of that crossroads attempt, perhaps looking for the exploder here. Fatu just smashes both of them.
Yeah, 2 birds with 1 stone for Fatu. That's part of the problem in triple threat. You have to drop your guard, focus on one opponent at some point in the match. Second you do that, the Samoan blur is heading your way. Now we see the devastation unfold.
Able to use the ropes and the running moonsault. They now trying to advance to Chicago. And Sami survives with 2 and change. And now Cody looking to rev the engine. In position for the Samoan drop, but instead Cody, could he land? The reversal by Fatu. Oh, looking for a quick one to Sami. Cody jackknives. Fatu steps on.
Well, once again, Cody and Sami got almost obsessed with beating one another in that chess game there. Counter to counter. Apparently, Jacob Fatu don't play that way.
Jacob Fatu who attacked Drew McIntyre last week. Cody Rhodes who attacked Drew McIntyre last week. And now both of them looking to have a chance to attack all the way to WrestleMania. It's going to take this victory here, though, to put themselves in position for Elimination Chamber. Remember, winner of Elimination Chamber in 2 weeks gets a World Championship match at WrestleMania. Folks, we're only 9 weeks away from WrestleMania 42 in Vegas.
McIntyre not afraid of making some enemies. Apparently, he's certainly got plenty of those. A bizarre olive branch extended to Sami Zayn prior to this match. Still trying to figure that one out.
McIntyre is happy going into the earlier makes it a big part of these center fight to see him wins to see him win. That was right from the undisputed champ. Cody's in that compromised position in the corner. Fatu just patiently comes over to stalk his prey.
Fatu is sport for choice at this point in the match. And that could be an issue in and of itself. Get rid of one of these two. Focus all your efforts on the other.
He always... that was great.
Oh, and Cody makes the save. Look at this scene here. All 3 men were down moments ago in Dallas. Jacob Fatu
Another commercial
on the
already.
brink of winning this men's elimination chamber qualifying match.
Yeah, and I don't think getting in a slugfest with Jacob Fatu is necessarily the smart idea. I don't think that's Cody thinking. I think it's Cody just reacting and trying to survive.
Oh, man! Jacob Fatu, suicide dive to the outside.
And Cody just did an absolutely incredible, instinctive job of avoiding his lower back, connecting with our table there after riding out that dive from Jacob Fatu. That's the level Cody operates at. Body does things without the brain even telling it to. And once again in survival mode now, but Sami Zayn taking control. Or trying to at least. Easier said than done.
A ring to the steel steps.
New house, yes, I moved almost 5 months ago.
Jacob Fatu, but Cody heard you.
Oh, but Fatu comes running in and dismisses that effort. Throws that table back over the ring.
Hey, September, October, November, December. Yeah, about 4 going into 5 months.
Elbows, knees.
He's not a professional writer, like 25 or 30 years. He stepped down for creative work. Hire professional writers that know what they're doing. I mean, it is a group of writers, but it's writers who, like, you know, are really stale. And also Road Dogg. Because Road Dogg helps with creative too.
Control Jacob Fatu. Now it's Sami's turn. You have to go. Tag in, help me out here.
Congratulations.
Terrifying force we have ever seen here on Smackdown in the form of Jacob Fatu. And this just does not look promising for Sami Zayn at all, a little over-eager to show some power skills against the massive frame of Jacob Fatu, shaking off the cobwebs.
Intensity that we are witnessing here in Dallas in front of a massive crowd for Friday Night Smackdown as Sami and Cody are going up top to handle Jacob Fatu. Winner heads to Elimination Chamber. A path to WrestleMania, and look at the winning shake.
Between Cody and
we should write the show together, do a better job than Triple H. I'm pretty sure if fans were responsible for the storylines, we would be in bank because
Elimination Chamber, the winner gets a world championship match
because I know
at WrestleMania.
I've watched plenty of dramas to know which stories are the best and which would go best with the best superstars based on their gimmick and past relationships or interactions.
Desperate, all three competitors desperate.
Just the main event, yes it is.
Demoralized Sami Zayn, who lost the big shot at the Royal Rumble, wants to get back on top in a hurry, wash the taste away.
Sami Zayn regained confidence. He was moping around after that loss to McIntyre in Riyadh, but he understands what's on the line right here. Back and forth they go.
Fighting tooth and nail while Jacob Fatu is down. This is what you've got to do. Drop the hammer now while you've got the chance, because Haii's waiting on the outside.
Oh, Sami locks him up, exploder. Sami Zayn
that was bad.
has a chance here, Wade.
And Cody has no clue where he's at. Cody ain't gonna be
This show makes us feel depressed. We should be excited for Mania. I mean, I am excited, but to an extent. But I always knew that putting it in the same city twice in a row would not be good.
Stopwatch when Jacob Fatu goes down. Eventually, you're gonna run out of time.
And next year they're doing WrestleMania in Riyadh, so that's definitely not going to be any better because nobody in their right mind is going to spend almost two to three stacks on WrestleMania because going to Riyadh is a hell of expensive itself, and they're going to charge bogus prices for just one ticket.
He got leg in his boots at the exact right moment there.
He was trying to hit that blue button earlier as well. These three competitors know each other so well.
Goes to the Cody cutter.
There it is! Blue thunder! Could it be Sami?
Almost there.
That shoulder just gets up and too steady.
Cody went for broke there. Over Cody cutter. 2 minutes left in the tank is Zayn. Zayn with a flurry of blue thunderball. We've seen it get done time and time again. Not tonight. Not at this level. Not with so much at stake.
Saturday, February 28th with the Elimination Chamber. You see the WrestleMania sign high above. That is the opportunity. What happens in Chicago at Elimination Chamber is the chance to get a World Championship match in Vegas in 9 weeks.
Sami Zayn's main event in WrestleMania before. Wants to get back there again. This time in singles. This time for a World Championship. One that's eluded his entire career. It all goes through the Elimination Chamber. You've got to book your ticket there first.
Neither man has much left in them. As Sami points to that sign.
Two shattered human beings. Fighting on instinct. Fighting on fumes. Fighting for the right to get to the Elimination Chamber.
What a night here in Dallas. Dallas for Cody Rhodes returns to WWE at WrestleMania 38. And now Dallas, where he attempted to try to put himself in position to get to WrestleMania 42.
All about keeping the dream alive for this year's WrestleMania season, but somebody might be about to get their dreams shattered.
What is Triple H doing making these partnership deals overseas is not good for the company. Any deal with Riyadh is not good for any company, no offense. Because if you do that, you really are becoming an ass kisser.
With vengeance.
And now somebody owns it. And I would hate to feel owned with a company that has been here for years and have no choice but to be an ass kisser to the Rhea and be bought out by the prince.
Oh, he just missed on the move.
Very very gorgeous in my new profile picture things. I just feel like we need to change. I need to change it because I've kept that picture for like almost 2 years now. Oh, almost there.
Just milliseconds away for Sami Zayn craftily pouncing just when it looked like Fatu was putting this one away. There's the dive. Sami Zayn catches him in that small package. But Fatu was just enough to kick out despite being caught by surprise there.
There is something with these three men tonight. A desire that burns so strongly within them to reclaim glory. Cody now! Cutter! Cody Cutter!
Oh, God.
What's Fatu doing? He's getting the real.
Oh, you did not.
Yay! Right here for elimination chamber.
Oh.
A claymore from Drew.
I told you he would help Sami. I told you he would help Sami.
Well, Jacob Fatu had this one.
I was right. Never doubt me.
No interest on defending his championship against Jacob Fatu.
Wade Barrett. Look out, Wade Barrett.
Jacob Fatu just got thrown. Cody high flying. Drew McIntyre just sent Fatu slamming hard over our announce desk. And now Cody's on the attack.
It's a terrified of an entire life.
I told you Drew McIntyre would help Sami Zayn, not intentionally, but he'll definitely take advantage of this.
He just exploded the reinforced announce desk.
Jacob Fatu is done. And still McIntyre continues.
Claymore! Cody's out! Cody's in Claymore!
Yep, exactly what I said. Exactly what I said.
The ref isn't there!
You suck, yeah! Sit this!
No, WWE, what are you doing? Yes, I would too. No.
I know about Cody, but I don't know about that.
I don't care so long as it's not Cody Rhodes, which it probably will be because WWE are assholes. Oh, I didn't mean it. See, this is the no. That's it. No.
Yeah! I wanted Fatu.
I wanted nobody that's not Cody Rhodes. I hate
that ass. What he did to him.
I hate this. I hate this company. I hate wrestling.
He's good to disrupt Rhodes and Fatu's opportunity for greatness. But in the end, it's Cody.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks, 6 men will be locked inside that elimination chamber. 6 men will have one last chance at WrestleMania. And Cody's gonna be one of them.
It was supposed to be Cody. It was supposed to be Sami or Jacob Fatu. I hate when my other predictions are correct.
Cody was not outcalled by that Claymore, dragging the carcass of Sami Zayn to cover. UB1, this is Sami Zayn going to the elimination chamber. Cody Rhodes is there, they cover the night. And kick out from Rhodes. McIntyre then returns. Looks to finish the job.
I should have known better that they were panning to Drew McIntyre too long for a reason.
Cody passes. One crossroads later, Cody does the unthinkable. What's his ticket for the elimination chamber? but in 2 weeks' time, the dream is still alive.
Remember, he said he can't look at the sign the same way.
That match was insane. Yes, it was,
Glance at it
but
now.
had the obvious ending per usual.
He qualified to do it. Folks, we are 2 weeks away from Elimination Chamber. And the
Poor Jacob Fatu, he got the worst of it.
What a thriller here in Dallas.
I'm sorry, Sammy. It was supposed to be you.
Follow me to the end. I am my kingdom.
I'm sorry, Sami Zayn. It was supposed to be you, not this bullshit.
No, I want Fatu. I don't want to.
Ma, I don't care so long as it's
Okay,
not
but I
Cody
don't
Rhodes
want
because
this
it's obvious it was gonna be Cody Rhodes because WWE are such ass kissers.
He's got to get his shit back.
No, he don't. Cody Rhodes had his time. He don't need to be.
He don't. It should be already. It should have been Fatu. Or Sammy.
No, it won't be him. It's Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy too.
Like they had their chance with Drew McIntyre and they done it. Sami Zayn was cheated out, so he deserves a second chance. And now we're back to where we started. So they actually might go with Drew versus Cody once again. But something tells me that Jacob Fatu will interrupt the Elimination Chamber match because you technically can. Once they open the cage door to let the wrestler out, somebody could sneak in.
We're never on time.
And it will still be a no DQ, so let's see, something like that'll happen. But either way, that's the end of the show. So, as always, the Naked US streams, Instagram, and Discord are in the description below. On Haii, prefer notes to follow them anyway. And my donation links, Ko-Fi or Cash App are in the description below as well. Any and all donations are accepted and appreciated. Thank you. And as always, the wrestling server link is in the description below as well. And as always, it's only today's show. If you want to watch something else from some other wrestling company, from AEW to TNA to professional Japanese wrestling to WWE, UFC, you can click the home watermark on the top, and then you can see the full selection of what's on right now, what's upcoming. Follow it if you don't want to actually pay for subscriptions, and if you don't have live TV. So that's all for me for now. We have to wait till Monday and see. Monday we have more Elimination Chamber qualifying matches, but this time it'll be it looks like it'll be Charlotte, Asuka, and somebody else. I forgot who, but either way, I think Charlotte's gonna be the favorable pick. Obviously, Alexa Bliss is already in the match, so. And then we also have Javon Evans, Gunther, and Dominic be in an Elimination Chamber match, and I can already see, the possibility of it being Gunther or Javon Evans. I really want it to be Javon Evans, to be honest, but we'll have to see because honestly, I think people will be pissed if it's Gunther, and I think they want to keep that concept, so we'll have to see. But that's all for next week. Time to relax and hit the hay. So, as always, I'll see you on Monday, and remember, do it with idle energy. Bye.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Yes, B-Day. No.